Boo Boo, it's a lovely day for a picnic.
Oh gosh, Yogi, you're right.
Yogi, what is that? Yogi, what is that shit?
Hello everyone, and for this video, we'll be taking a look at what I consider the weakest out of Hasbro's Wave 2 for Beyblade X, which is Savage Bear. Now, I do want to give a shout out to TRSAL because they were actually able to help me get these singles, so a huge shout out to them from the Florida blading community. This is Hasbro's latest defense type. It's not really anything to go too crazy about. It is a retooling of that of Horn Rhino. I don't really have the best of thoughts on Horn Rhino, so how low can we go on this one? How low can we go? Alrighty, the best part. Okay, you want to rip? Let's get this out. So your blade is the main thing that makes contact with the opponent. Your ratchet determines both height and burst resistance, and your bit also determines burst resistance, but also your movement pattern. So going over to our blade, which is Savage Bear. So the blade of Savage Bear, I think, is... It looks ugly. I don't know how any other way to put it. The color choice here does not go well. It feels like when they had Tyranno Roar and they had Savage Bear, they swapped the colors of the gear chips on both of them. They do not match properly. Nonetheless, Savage Bear is a retooling of that of Horn Rhino. So in terms of modifications that they've done to the shape, I would generally say compared to at least Horn Rhino, it's maybe like a teensy bit more like rounder on the bumps that it has, I guess, but it's very close to the original shape of Horn Rhino. Unlike Knife Shinobi, which is actually very much modified, something I've noticed with a lot of the Wave 2 stuff, they're not as modified as some of the Wave 1 exclusive content that we've been getting. So as an Echo, there's not really much I can kind of compliment it on. I would probably go as far as to say if I were to rank them all right now, you probably got Knife Shinobi. I'll be fair and I'll maybe kind of put it a little bit above Rhino, then Rhino, and then after Bear, and we'll kind of get to it. Now, the one thing I will say that Savage Bear does have going for it, at least, is that the molding detail looks really, really good. In fact, I would say in general, for a lot of the Wave 2 exclusive Echo content, they were doing a really, really good job, just really making some nice detail on it. It looks honestly better than the original Rhino, but what you can expect out of this, it's not going to be good for defense because it's got a very aggressive shape, and now there's a bigger issue which we're going to see, but they made it a lot lighter. So because they basically, it has the same issues as it did before, but even lighter, so defense already is out the window, and attack is also out the window because you basically used Rhino and Shinobi because of the shape, but because of that, you know, it's kind of ass. Now, the other parts on this are kind of just okay. Like, again, like a pretty cool looking 360 recolor. 360 is a well-rounded off ratchet. It's pretty good for just some general use for attack, stamina, or whatever you'd want to use. Generally, 3 sides is pretty hard to burst, so, you know, that's pretty nice, you know. It's a nice ratchet. I do want to move on to Spike. I think Spike is kind of meh. I don't think Spike is truly, truly terrible. I just think it's very, very, very inconsistent. It's very easy to just KO it. I'm sure you can probably get it to move around and do some wacky stuff, maybe even have better stamina than that of regular Needle, but it's not that good of a defense bit. You'd honestly just buy a Horn Rhino before you'd buy this. Like, that's pretty much your priority is what I would probably say, but I don't know. Maybe in battles and the casual fun that we can do, maybe we can make it work.
Now in Beyblade X, to burst a release, you have to twist to unlock it. That's at least one of the ways to burst. So if you have a bit that has low resistance like Spike, because there's nothing there on the shaft when it's locking in, it'll be easy to turn, versus, let's say, if you have a bit like low flat that has a thick resistor there, that is on the shaft of the bit, then it's going to be a little bit harder to burst. This is not the end-all be-all, just things to consider.
Alrighty, we have our scale set up here. So how heavy is a Rhino horn? 32.83 grams. A Knife Shinobi is about 30.9. Savage Bear! What the fuck, guys? 29.94 grams. That's really, really not good. It does have nice molded detail on it, though. I love the detail on this thing. 6.28 and then after 1.97. I feel like at this point, you just buy the original Rhino single. All right, altogether now, 38.17. I mean, casually speaking, if you buy this, I don't know, you're gonna get pummeled around, I guess. But visually speaking, like I've been saying, of the molded detail on here. It looks very, very cool. I don't like the blue on here because when you already have like yellow, kind of like this reddish orange, I don't like how the blue is there. Does not really fit well with it. Aside from that, looks really cool. Because you compare this again, like, I mean, to be fair, honestly, the Rhino horn, if you want me to be really honest, kind of on the design. This one you have really cool molded detail on it. Yeah, but I just hate the weight. Alrighty, I have Savage Bear. Let's do a test launch. 3, 2, 1, rip. I still don't like the blue. The blue there with the red and the orange, not really my style. Sorry. Well, either way, transition there. Joined here by a talented blader that is my mother. Now, you'll have the option between a grizzly bear, a savage one, and a rhinoceros. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, rip. I mean, this can go either way, to be honest. And it goes in the victory of me.
That's not.
Of Savage Bear. 3, 2, 1, rip. Gotta say, after seeing how they did Savage Bear, I'm kind of thankful for Knife Shinobi. Okay. I mean, hey, win's a win. And to be fair, this is because it is on a tall height, but I don't really care. 3, 2, 1, rip. Yeah, I think we did. It's okay. Oh yeah, that's the weight difference. That is the weight difference right there. You know, rip. Fuck off. 3, 2, 1, rip. At this point, it's only gonna win if it throws Rhino at the camera. Oh my shit. No. Well, let's swap. 3, 2, 1, rip. Rip. 3, 2, 1, rip. Five hit is all it'll take. Alrighty. Now you get the fun. Now we're gonna give you regular old Heel Shark out of Savage Bear deal. You ready? Rip. I'll be able to evade all of this. You're gonna rip. You're gonna rip. That was very close though. Oh, you're gonna rip. Amazing! Wow-wee! Alrighty, well now, you get a competitive combination of Soar Phoenix 560 point, aggressive with its weight, its stamina, and attack. 3, 2, 1, rip! Alright, Savage Bear, we got this, come on! Hey! Hey! K! Come on! That was a good round. No, come on. That was so hype. No. Okay, good. Yeah, I did win that round. I was about to say, if I lost, that'd be crazy.
I know.
Did you rip? Did you rip? We got this, Bear. Come on, we got this.
You got this nothing.
Of course I do.
No, you got this nothing. I'm taking all your stamina. See you later. Slower. Okay. Let's go.
Rip. Rip. We're up against Dagger Drawn. Video. 3, 2, 1, rip. Is good for that repeated extreme dash. 3, 2, 1, rip. Proud of you. Alrighty, final thoughts. What do I think of Savage Bear? I think Savage Bear is cool for what they were trying to do, just maybe trying to retool Rhino, maybe make something work out of it, but again, it feels like they just take away so much out of these things that make it kind of pointless. Like, listen, Echoes are a cool idea if they're at least on par with the original or even better, but if you're gonna do it where you take away so much, it's like, why even? Why? Why make it? Why make it? Why are they like this? Anyways, as we end off, if you are new here, subscribe to the channel and comment your thoughts. But not only that, mollavays.com. We have Japanese Beyblade X products and some of the Beyblade Burst of the past. It's an optional way to support the channel. I appreciate any support regardless. And our Amazon affiliate link. That's right. If you want to get Hasbro Beyblade X Wave 2, I don't know if Wave 2 is still on Amazon yet or if at all at the time of this recording, but eventually we'll try to add it. We get a little bit of commission if you use those links, so I appreciate any support regardless. But thank you all for watching. I think overall Wave 2 is kind of, like, I mean, either way, by the way, I want to say this, because, like, there's Unicorns, there's Sting Unicorn, there's Scythe Incendio, the yellow one, and then after there's, like, what, Roar Tyranno. So out of those three options, yeah, this is probably the worst one out of the singles. Even in general, it's not a, I don't know, it's not a good purchase, it's not a good purchase. Even in the casual sense, like, because it's so light, like, you already put this in, like, the bottom tier with, like, that other stuff of, like, drums and whatever, but, I don't know. Anyways, I want to say thank you all for watching. That'll be it for now. And I want to say take care and bye!